Right, we've got Dan Wood, we've got Winston, we've got Tracy of Grimsby. Lobster Boy is there. We've got Cobham and Rivergo. Have you ever been, Lobster Boy, to a restaurant and chosen a lobster? I've never done that. I don't think I could. I've seen it in The Simpsons when they go Pinchy, when they go and they choose one, those live lobsters, and they say, oh, I'll have that one. How could you do that? I don't think I could do it. Have you done it before? I'd like to know. It's supposed to be the most freshest you can get it, isn't it, I suppose? I've had lobster before. I've had it at home. I went to a fishmonger and ordered it as a special occasion. It's quite expensive in the restaurant, but if you go to a fishmonger and do it yourself, it's much cheaper. But the guy was like, oh yes, so we've got these ones, and literally pulled up this massive thing with like tentacles and stuff. I was like, oh, I don't want to see it like that. I'd like you to please remove things from it. I'd like it pretty with a bow. But no, they said the option, we can give it to you alive in the bag. No thank you. Or we can kill it first and cook it for you. And it was the weirdest thing. I was like, I'm not going to take it home as a pet or anything and, you know, take it for walks. I want to eat it. So yeah, nevertheless, I had them cook it for me. Honestly, it's a really good way of doing it. Much cheaper than restaurants. Anyway, thank you. And let us know, Lobster Boy, what's your story? Number 6 is Black and Even, first dozen, column C, a low number, and in the Oaklands. Wow, 1.5 minutes on the clock. Hate the Queen 0, Beddix is there, Danny, Lobster Boy back in with £10, Billy Boy, Scrantha is there, Reety and Cobham and Eminem. So, 1 minute 13 seconds on the clock. Now, if you are a new player to the game of roulette itself, or even just to us, I want to just show you something. The table. Just going to remove things that are no longer in nude. So now the table is broken up into areas. So you've got the inside of the table, which is 1 through to 36, placed numerically. You've got green single 0, which if you cover you'll win because it is a European table and roulette wheel. You've got dozens, which are made up of the first, second and third. You've got columns, A, B and C. And then you've got the outside even chances. That's highs and lows, odds and evens, reds and blacks. Now you may notice the wheel is laid out very differently to the table. We'll look at the wheel a bit later, but it's basically a bit more choppy. Red next to black, high next to low, odd next to even. So you get quite a varied sort of, well, result every time. But it's up to you. You can cover the way the wheel is set out or the way the table is set out. All options online. Have a look and choose. Good luck.